Greetings, universe! Welcome in, everyone. How guys doing? Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are doing great. Alright. So what are we doing today? Today we continue with our Unity firebase project that we have started last week. Basically, what we're trying to accomplish here is some kind of a multiplayer game where we want both the local player and the remote player to appear on screen at the same time. Now, when the local and remote players were hard-coded, it used to work just fine. However, I would like the local player and the remote player to choose their own names. So whenever that part was introduced into the code, it started to surface some bugs. Yep. So let's get to the fixing. Let's go. Okay, what do we have here? This is our game manager. We have recently added a lovely function right here, which is adding either the remote player or the local player, one of them, to the session. That's what it does. That's what the piece of code that we added does. It should be in the database manager though. There it is. Oops. What is it doing here? Okay, that's a little bit better. So we have get session player IDs. Based on the session, we return back the list of players, where one of them is supposed to be the local player, and one of them is supposed to be the remote player, at least for now, at least at the moment. So, as always, we have our session reference. Actually, I think I put it in multiple places, so maybe we should just have it as a variable. I think. Oh, it's just twice. Not too bad. Maybe for now we will keep it as such. Okay, for now I will keep it this way. It's okay. By the way, can you hear the music alright? I am not sure if it's too much or not. I hope it's fine. Please let me know if there are any issues with the balance of the sound. Okay, so first we see if there are any players inside the session that we have received. Then, if yes, then we add the player ID to the list of IDs. And we return it. Okay, so I suppose before we start debugging, I think we would like to start the game just once and create a session we can work with. And then we will see where is it getting stuck, and then we'll carry on from there. So, we already have an issue right here that we better resolve. The player is not being initiated. Handesune. That's not good. I think we first need to resolve this part where we're not instantiating the current local player. I guess we have an issue somewhere around here. Probably in the initialize game session part. Most likely, it's somewhere here. Let's check it out. So, in case we have a session ID, I think it will never be empty. So that's the problem. Will it ever be empty? And all sessions start. Oh, not necessarily. Okay. This is still a good place to start debugging. So we'll start from here. Oh, wait, you don't see the code. Anyway, I started debugging. I will show you the code right away. There we go. Here we have our first breakpoint. What we need to check. Okay, let's carry on from here. Right? We're calling initialize game. This is initialize game. What's next? Nothing happens from here because we're like kind of stuck in one place with this start cover time. This is being handled okay. Let's see if maybe we can get into this breaking point instead. I'm going to initialize again and see how it works. I'm initializing the game. Oh wait, I did not start debugging. I need to attach debug. Now I'm choosing the name for the player. And here we have our breaking point. Let's go inside. Step into. Nothing too serious. Now, our session ID is empty, so I'm hoping we'll go inside. Yes, we're going inside. That's good. Now, local player ID is correct. It's Goku. And we have a session ID. This is good. Great, new session. So we created it, and it should have gotten attached to the database. But honestly, I don't see it on the database side, so I don't know when this is being executed. Hello, Tank! Welcome in! Let me catch you up to speed about what we're doing right now. We're continuing previous week's multiplayer Unity project, where we want to have 2 players on the same screen. One is local, one is remote. When the local and remote players were hard-coded, it worked. But now, because I'm letting the players choose their own names, it adds some kind of a complexity to everything. And now, things are a little bit broken. So I need to hunt those bugs. Hunt the bugs. That's what we're doing right now. Bug hunting! So this part should have happened. But it looks like it didn't. It says that if the task is complete, then it will send out this message. Yes, cute bug, which will turn into a lovely butterfly. So it's like, I guess it's because it's empty. Maybe it's because it's empty, therefore it just doesn't have session data. Maybe that's why. Oh well. I mean, no, actually it's not empty. We have the player ID inside. So I'm not sure why it doesn't write it into the database. Is there an issue with update child? Update children async. Is that why? I'll try to figure it out. So, create new session is not async. Maybe we need to turn it into an async function. Maybe I should try that. Okay, so basically I will turn this. Honestly though, I do want to wait until it's done. I don't want to turn it into an async function just yet. I wonder if there can be another solution for now. Maybe I have to. Maybe I have to. Okay, let's do it. So we will keep this one. This is our way to create a new session. I think this is also still okay. Now about this part right here. What do we do about it? We need to put it into like a try and catch kind of thing. Yeah, let's put it into a try and catch. So we need to do a wait this time around. We want to wait for this part. I think. Yeah. Now, if we're doing okay, we'll just do this one. And we'll return session ID. And if we fail, we'll do catch for an exception. Wait, I guess we'll just throw the issue. I guess we'll do something like this. There is no task anymore though. it's E now. It's not an exception anymore, it's a message. But now we also need to update the usage for create new session. Here. We need to update this part right now. Oh wait, I'm still in debug mode. I need to get out of that one. Okay, so I guess we need a task string kind of thing now. Because that's the new type that it returns. And we need the session ID somehow. Create new session ID, and then we're taking the local player. Oh wait. Oops. Create a session task. Let's do something like this. Wait, we don't have a local player here. Oh, it's local player ID. Okay, now that's better. Now, this is what we're going to send inside. And I think the rest can stay the same. I think. Okay, let's check. Wait. Are we waiting until it's back? I'm not sure we are. Maybe it will be fine like that. No, it's not going to be fine like that. So after the catch, we need to wait until it's complete. So we need to do this. Yield, return, wait until then we need to wait for create session task for this one. We need to wait for it is completed. Like so. Oh wait, we cannot be sure that this session was created here because we didn't wait for the completion just yet. So I don't think it belongs here. We cannot know just yet. We need to wait for it to be completed and then we can try to get the session ID. The current session ID. We'll get it from the results. Create session task. That result. There we go. Now we have the current session ID. Okay. And now we can be sure that the session was created. And I'll just copy this part. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Okay, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try and see if now this session is being created properly. I'm not going to do it in debug mode. Let's see. Yeah, Unity takes a lot of time to load. Okay. Here we go. Goku. Okay, the character was not instantiated just yet, but let's see if it was written, if the session was written into the database. It wasn't written into the database. That's a bummer. I thought the reason that it wasn't written is because I wonder why. I wonder why. I know that the database listener. Oh wait. What did I do here? I'm going to remove that for now. Because I don't know, maybe I am the one who ruined this. Okay, let's give Unity a try again. I forgot about the hard-coded value that I added there. I was in fact my own enemy at the moment. No. Let's see if it was written into the database. No, the database is still empty. The database is empty. I know for sure that whenever a move is written, then it's definitely writing into the database. Whenever there is a new move. So I need to figure out which one is me. Write to database, write move to database. Think I called it Q. Think I called it. What did I call it? I think it was something about add to move to Q, something like that. I don't remember. Let's give it a try. Q. Oh, there we go. Add action to queue. There it is. That's the one. This one is most definitely writing to the database. It used to be just like that, but it doesn't work. Maybe it's because action data is containing a dictionary. What is move? Move is just a string. So that must be it. Okay, so instead of a dictionary, we'll just do something like that. I mean, whatever, right? Let's give it a try. Let's see what happens. I think it's because it just doesn't support dictionaries. Okay, I'm gonna try Unity again. Unity, Unity, Unity. It's so slow. Okay, Goku. Let's see if the database was updated. It was not. What if I will, instead of a null, I'll just put a string here. Maybe I'll just do this. Let's see. Well, hello, Glimmer. Welcome in. Welcome in. Actually, Tank was greeting me as well. So please don't worry about me. It's not sad. Okay, let's see now. Instead of putting no, I'm inserting some random string, which doesn't really make sense. Glimmer, I'm okay, don't worry about it. Question is, are you okay? Okay, now that I wrote some random value, then it was successful. Oh no, I see that we have created multiple sessions. Why were there multiple sessions created? That's weird. Do you see there are 3 different strings here? Yeah, it's true. I never understood that. Why people do this? Look, for some reason, the create session function was called 3 times. I wonder why. Well, we definitely need a breakpoint here to see why. That's deep, man. That's very deep. Okay, I think okay, let's try to debug. Okay, here's our first breakpoint. Not sure we need it, but we will carry on, it's fine. Okay, so great, new session is being called this for the first time. This one makes sense. Let's see what happens. Glimmer, these are good news. Wait, what? Why is it being called multiple times? Isn't the first one? Okay, this is the first time that we're creating a session. That's good. Now, we're here in create session task. We have received the current session ID now. Glimmer, the cake is a lie. It's so delicious and moist. Glimmer. There was also Tank. I think Tank is also around. She's just lurking, I suppose. Okay, so we have the current session right here. So the first goal for session creation is right here. Now, let's see if we somehow suddenly call for it again. Tank says, yep, I'm here playing shapes and listening. Ooh, I hope you're having fun. Maybe it does, maybe it does. Hey. What? Somehow the session was created 3 times without me noticing. Okay, it's not 3 times, it's twice. But still, it's kind of weird. Like, when did that happen? Ooh. Maybe it's because of my change here. Maybe I didn't do something right. I'll bring it back to the way it was. And then I'll check how many sessions were created with the previous method. I believe it was just 1. Glimmer, as long as you will learn the grammar, it will be okay. Please put the effort into learning the grammar. Okay. I brought this part to be the way it used to. Now I'm just gonna add some empty string right here just for it to be written into the database. It's looking pretty weird, but it's fine. Let's see how many sessions are being created this way. Let's see. Okay, in this method, just one session is being created. That's good. Do you want to do something about this? Maybe just think with it. We have already done it. We don't need to destroy anything. Okay, so in this method, we have just one session being created, and that's good. We'll carry on with this part then. Okay, so after the session is being created, then we're really supposed to call character creation. So we have handle session start. What happens after? Nothing much. Oh, hello, Green. Welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you, Green. Thank you, Green, for stopping by. Appreciate it. Okay. So we need to understand why our player prefab is not being instantiated. I mean, during session creation, after session creation, we need to create the player, really. Where are we calling the player factory? We have a player factory. Where do we call it? Oh no, I don't call it anymore. Oh, I do. There it is. Glimmer, is everything okay? Okay, so we have create player for remotes, and do we have the same for local? Yes, we do. Where are we calling this? Under which context? Oh, it's under existing session. Well, we need to call the same. Also, for when or the first one. So the player should have been added, but he did not create the player. Did we do add player? I don't remember. Okay, so in create new session. Yeah, that's what we do. We do add player really. It's okay. But aside from creating a new session, we also need to call play factory to create a player. You need to do this and this and this. You need to do all of this regardless. We'll just replicate that part. For when session is created. Well, you gonna put it here. Like so. Okay, let's give it a try now. Let's give it a try now. Yes, Glimmer, that's very exciting. Isn't it? Isn't it? I hope you're happy for me. Okay, let's try to reload the game to see if it was fixed. It is so slow. There we go. Now we have Goku. Here's Goku. Say hello to Goku. Hehe. Goku. Under session 51B. Awesome. It works. Okay. Now way to add an additional player to the same session. Thank you, Glimmer. Thank you. Now we will use the same session ID. We will copy it to the site. And we will add Piccolo. Copy. Now we will add Piccolo. Hooray! Hello, Piccolo! Ta-da! This is Piccolo. Now we will make Goku jump as well. I will add manually some keys. Goku is not jumping. Oh yeah, wait. I'm taking the highest number for this, and I used a way too small of a number for that. So wait a moment. I'll just replicate the number from Piccolo, so it will be considered as the newest one. Okay, I will make Goku jump as well. Goku is like the remote player. Okay, let's see. I'm using a higher number. Oh no, it doesn't jump. Goku doesn't jump. No. I will try one more thing. Trying to use the highest value. No! The remote server is not being listened to. Okay, back to the whiteboard. But at least we have both characters on screen. So that's good. And Glimmer, yes. The answer is yes. Oh, wait, Glimmer. You're using my emotes. That's so sweet. Need to think why it's not a microwave, it's Starly. Starly is not a microwave. Don't call Starly a microwave. Need to think about how to be sure that the remote player is updated on screen. Because the fact that it just appears on screen is not enough. It's not enough. The full game is going to be the bunny game that you're familiar with already. It will just take time to create. It's a lot of work, especially if you're doing all the coding and all the art and everything. You know, creating a game is hard. There's a lot to do. To be fair, I'm not alone on the bunny game. I'm not the only one who's working on it. But still, it's a lot of work. Okay, need to think why the player doesn't move. I will show you again. Okay, so here we are. Right here. And I will add Piccolo to the same session as Goku. That's not the same session. Let me get Goku's session. Here it is. That's the session of Goku. Here they are, both on screen. Isn't that nice? However, only Piccolo moves. Like, I will try to make another move for Goku, but it's just not going to work. Let's try. Nothing happens. I added a move for Goku, and Goku didn't move. Not great. Need to think where to put breakpoints. Where do we put the breakpoints? 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 So we need the listener to start listening to the remote player. We need this to be called. Let's see if this part is being called at all. Okay. I'm currently starting Unity again. And I'm adding Piccolo as the second player. There we go. Aha, a breakpoint. Okay, we don't care about this one. Carry on to the next one. There we go. Here's the start listening part. Now, remote player is empty. Oh no. I can't believe remote player is empty at this point. So I guess that's why. It means that whenever we start listening, remote player was not initialized yet. That's what it means. Okay, let's see where initialize firebase is being called. In here. Oh. Yeah. Okay, how are we supposed to know This is getting a little bit messy. Okay. Before we're calling the listener, I guess we need... Okay, I see what's the problem. What the problem is. We need to add here all of those. This is for local and this is for remote. And remote is allowed to be null. Now, when we call the initialization, you have to have the... Okay, if it's a new session, then the other player is unavailable. And in the other case, we are supposed to have a remote player as well, I believe. Is this the remote player case? I think it is. We also need to add a listener to the... No, I think this is fine. I'll just add a breakpoint here just in case, but I will start the game again and without any breakpoints. Like without debugging light mode, just to see what it's like after the change that we have made. Okay. We're adding Piccolo to the session. Oh! There's Piccolo. And now I will try to move Goku and see if it works. Let's see if moving Goku will work. It worked! It worked! Check it out. I'm gonna move him to the right. He moved to the right! Hooray! Now I'll try to make him jump. He jumped! Hooray! We did it. Now they both move. Now, I will try to build the project. So we can try an entirely new one. And see how it works. I'm currently building the project so we can have multiple instances. And at the same time. Okay, so we're adding Goku to an entirely new session. This is Goku. Hello. Hello, Goku! And let's grab the session ID. Let's grab the session ID. Which one is it? I'm not sure. Okay, this is the session ID. I have it with me. Now we'll try to run another instance of the game. Piccolo. Ugh. But it didn't appear on the other side. That's a shame. Maybe I should have done the other way around actually. Just to make a check. Okay. It'll be easier if I do it the other way around, because then I will have the session ID in the logs. Okay, so first Goku. Here's Goku. Hello, Goku. Here's the session ID. We have it right here. Awesome. This is the session ID. Now we'll start another instance of the game. For Piccolo. Okay. So I don't see him on this screen. This is something we'll need to take care of. But I can move Piccolo and he will move in both instances of the game. So that's pretty cool. Hehe. Check it out. Oh. Well, I think there they are. Oops. It's moving to the left too much, and then to the right too much. Anyway, they're synced. They're rather synced. Now I need to figure out why it doesn't join the previous session. Like only the new one. But I mean, this is great progress. This is great progress. The second player that is being added is working alright. So that's awesome. Now I think we have an issue. With identifying when another player has joined. So we need to, okay, first we need to be like, ooh, we did it. How am I gonna call this? What am I going to say about this? Player appears. Second player. Second player. And well, actually, it's the first one. First player appears on both instances of a session. That's some great progress right there. That's exciting. Now, I need to be sure that we're listening to additional players being added. Where are we locating the other players? I am from player IDs. Player ID. Get session player IDs. This is the function we need to locate more players when they're arriving to the session. Like, we need to call it from time to time. Okay, I need to be right back. Sorry about it. I need to be right back. Thank you for waiting. I'm here. Okay, let's carry on. What's that debugging? We're like really almost there. Which is awesome. Which is really, really awesome. Yeah. Just need to think about an approach to go about this. We need the database listener. We need to start listening not just to the remote player, but also to the session ID as well. When we just start listening, we need to do exactly the same also for when the player, a new player is added. You need to differentiate between the two cases. This one only listens to player actions, but it doesn't listen to new players being added in. Do we even use add remote player? I don't think it's useful. I don't think it's useful. Are we even using it? I don't think. Let's see. Oh, we are. I mean, of course we are, because if at first it's null, then we need to update it. What would be a nice engineering way to do it? Because it doesn't look right. Link. Welcome in. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. What are you up to? What are you up to? I am currently working on a multiplayer with Firebase and Unity. And can show you what I have so far if you would like. I will show you. Let me show you what I have so far. I mean, it's very basic. I'm just trying it out at the moment. I'm just trying it out. So, because it's Unity, it's loading a little bit slow. Are you also using Unity? So, we're starting a session with Goku. Here's Goku. Say hello to Goku. This is Goku. Now, I'm taking the session ID from the log. Yeah. I'm trying out Unity just for trying the latency for Firebase, really. And here we will put Piccolo in the session ID. Now, on one side, as you can see, I do have 2 characters, but on the other, I don't. I used to work with Unity for a few years, and then Unity made a whoopsie, so I switched to Godot. But now I am back to Unity to try Firebase to see the latency. It's a little bit easier because they already have the SDK. So, as you can see, this is very, very close to real time. Check it out. So, here I'm also supposed to have the other player. This is like the bug that I have. That the second player doesn't appear. But you can definitely see that one of the players, the first player, appears on both sides. This is... Oh. Well, that was quite the latency right there. But generally it looks very good. Don't you think? Hey. Look. It works rather nice, I would say. Yeah. And I'm using Firebase for that. So, it's completely remote. It will, as long as you have an internet connection, it will work from any computer. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, this is what I have so far. I just need to add the other player. Because Goku fell off. Yeah. It's Goku. Goku and Piccolo. Maybe I need to change the colors to like yellow and green. Or orange and green. Just to make them look more like the characters. Look. It's moving like almost at the same time, I think. Whee! Whee! Okay, I will add guns to them. Sure. So I think the latency is bearable. What do you think? I think it's bearable. I think it's like good enough. There's like a very minor delay, but it's like okay. Awesome. Yep, so this is what I'm up to at the moment. It is already remote. This is literally remote. The data is coming from the internet. It's not local multiplayer. It's already a literal multiplayer. Because the data is coming from remote already. Okay, so need to update how. I mean, I am currently not listening to when new players are being added to the session. So I do need to take care of that. So I need to refactor my database listener a little bit. Yeah. I need to refactor it a bit. The database listener. So we have here start listening, okay. Currently it just looks for a remote player to listen to. But actually, we needed to listen to new sessions. Hmm. Maybe we first need to create another listen method. Let's create another listen method. I kind of wanted to be all together in the same place, but maybe that would not be the best choice. I mean, I wanted it to be a generic function. But maybe I can't really do that. Okay, so we will do listen to player moves, and we'll receive a player ID, like so. And we will just literally have this inside. But we do need the usual listener as well. For this case, what do we need? What do we need? What do we need? For start listening, I will just call it a session reference. It's going to be a session reference, and we will stop it right here, like so. Okay, so we need to also change this. And this. And then we'll have to go handle player added, handle player added, and handle player. Okay, and player can't really be changed, so it can only be added. What else? In case we already have a player around, we need to listen to it. We need to listen to player moves. So let's do it. And we'll just use this function right here. Now we need to go to take care of this one. We need to create a function for that. So let's do it. What? Glimmer, yes. Cake. The cake is a lie. The cake is a lie. Do you agree that the cake is a lie? Did you get a cake? I did not get a cake. It was inside the screen. There was no cake delivered. There were only pixels on the screen. Is it real then? Is it real? Dun dun dun. I'm gonna just replicate this part because it's exactly the same. There we go. Now it's good. Now we need to fill in this function. So we need to add the new player. String new player. Is it new? Yeah, it's probably a new player. But isn't the... Can we say that it's a remote? Can we say it's always remote? Yes, it's always remote. Remote player ID. Let's wait like so. Glimmer, you would like to play tic-tac-toe on Starly's face? Is that what you would like to do? Okay, I need to take a look at the other handle. We need to use this one. Let's use it. I will just copy it. I'll copy it right here and make updates. Dum dum dum. Okay, so we have the Unity dispatcher kind of thing. Inside, what do we need to do inside? What do we need here? If the player joined, what do we do with it? What do we do with the player? if there is a new player, then we need to initialize it. In game manager, we need to go for create player. The dependency cycles are horrible. I don't like them. There are so many horrible dependencies here. Glimmer, what's wrong? What do you want to paint? Maybe I should just send a signal about this. I have some decisions to make. Wait, are you Starly Senior? Are you Starly Senior? Is that what you are? Okay, you know what? I really need to rearrange how some of my code works, because there are quite a few dependencies that I don't like, that I really don't like. Need to work it through. Oh yeah. Same. I mean, it's just that currently there are cyclic dependencies around the database listener and the game manager, which is a really not good idea. And usually no, it's not the worst, especially if you catch it on time. And I kind of knew what I'm going for, you know. I know what I'm doing. So you do need to take care of that. It's just that I need to maybe create some kind of a diagram first to see what can be improved. My real problem here is that my other way to solve this is to use signals. And I don't think signals are that great either. What would you use? I'm afraid I would use signals. Link says, my first thought was some sort of a message bus. Yeah, well, a message bus is like signaling, yeah. Yeah, I think in a different environment it would have been a little bit easier. It's like you just decide on a protocol on how two components need to communicate with one another, and then you're good. No, RabbitMQ is again like signaling. RabbitMQ is like signaling again. It's like the same idea. But I am curious, why would you prefer RabbitMQ over Kafka? I'm just curious about your reasoning. Oh, and Link, which one did you use? Which one do you use, actually? I was so sure you're using Godot, but I didn't really ask. Which one did you use? Wait, what? Wait, you don't use an engine? Oh, I see, I see. I guess the next step would be to create a diagram between the components, and then I'll go back to the code again to remove and eliminate the dependencies that I have created here. There are not many, but there are some. And Link, you're making a Game Boy game? What? Which language do you use to do this? That's so interesting. What? How do you even do that? What kind of tools are you using? What kind of language are you using? What? Do you have like a graphics library that you're using? Huh? Tank says I have basic needs, so most message buses systems work for me. Yeah, that makes sense, Tank. That makes sense. Oh, you use assembly. I see. Welcome back, Green. Welcome back. Did you see that we were able to sync between our sessions? Let me show you a demo. Let me show you. It's not perfect because we're lacking one of the players on screen, but it works, it works. Let me show you what we have so far. I hope I didn't break anything. So this is Goku. Say hello to Goku. And we're gonna grab the session ID from the message. And then we will create another instance of the game. Here it is. This is Piccolo, and we're placing the session ID. Ta-da! So what I'm missing here is that for here we need to also add Piccolo, and we're working on it. But either way, these are completely remote. Like, this is synced from the internet. The commands are stored in Firebase, and this is looking nice. This looks nice. I think it's pretty good. Like, There is some slight delay, but I think it's bearable. So this is an actual multiplayer. This is not local multiplayer. This is remote multiplayer. What you see here. So it's synced with data from the cloud. Pretty cool, isn't it? Yay. Ta-da! Ta-da! I mean, it's red and blue. They're the same character. It's just to show you which one is the local one and which one is the remote one. The red one is the remote and the blue one is the local. So you can actually see this is syncing rather... Okay, there was quite a delay right here, but for the most part, the delay is not so bad. What do you think? What do you think? It's pretty cool, isn't it? So maybe for games that are one versus another person, I don't think it will work very well. Oh, this was a horrible delay. But for cases where you do a co-op, like a cooperative game where both sides are on the same team, I think it can work. I think it can work really well. Because like a minor delay is not going to be too bad, I believe. So I will just have to take care of some dependencies and make sure that I'm adding the other player as well. And yeah, it's like we're almost done. Isn't it exciting? Okay, we need to be done with the stream. Alright guys, thank you for joining me today. I hope you guys had fun. If you guys have any questions about anything that I have done today, please let me know. This is the time to ask questions. My schedule, I stream mostly on Saturdays and on Sundays, 5 p.m. Central European Time. And sometimes on Friday, but not quite. And also we have the Functional Fun podcast on Wednesdays. There are quite a few episodes out already, so if you're interested in game design, please check it out. Please check out Function of Fun. I will drop the socials just in case you would like to check it out. It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. The podcast is on YouTube. Alright. Yeah. Link, it was really nice to meet you. And yeah, thank you everyone for joining today. Yeah. Have a lovely rest of your time zone.